Welcome back to my Stardew Valley playthrough. We are attempting to purchase perfection through only selling fish. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, having the first fish I try to catch be a legendary was probably like a really bad idea. And without that trap bobber, this thing definitely would be gone by now. But we did it! Oh, I just fished up a Stardew Valley almanac? That's awesome. I didn't even know you could do that. We are going to read that right now. I've got some new ideas to sleep on. Whoop. Man, fishing up books is actually so great. Because that's like $5,000 to $10,000 that I won't need. Okay, the 9th and the 25th. So there's a little bit of a gap between them, but the 9th is actually pretty early. And then we have the fishing festival the 20th and 21st, which obviously we gotta do. Is it odd that the graveyard is right in the middle of town? My goodness. Pufferfish is crazier than the crimson fish. And that's with the trap bobber on. That was really challenging. Okay, that pufferfish wasn't nearly as bad. What the heck fish was that even that was super early in the morning really challenging? Because it wasn't a pufferfish. You can't catch pufferfish till noon. But what else in the ocean is that difficult that you can catch so early? There we go. Oh, that was an octopus. I thought it would be a pufferfish. Maybe that's what was so early. Okay, yeah, octopus are 6 a.m. to 1 p.m., so it must have been an octopus. Our very first fish pond. 5,000. Oof. Okay, 100 coal should keep us going for a while. So I think what I'm gonna do is, even though these will give me 7 foraging experience, I'm going to pick up the 3 coral that I need for the bait maker, and then after I've reached mastery in all of the skills, I'll buy an extra book so that the money is wasted and it's as if I got the experience through that book. Because it's such a small amount of experience, I don't think it'll advance our levels really at all. I only need 3. And unfortunately, they're all going to be different qualities, of course. Of course, those 3 were enough to get me another level. Oh my goodness. It's okay. We'll buy a book, an extra book that we don't need the experience for. And then it's like we got that experience through buying it anyways. Oh! Super cucumber. I didn't even know I could catch those yet. Sweet. I gotta save one of those so that I can put it in a fish pond. Now I have to decide if the fish pond I have should be for crimson fish or super cucumber. Probably crimson fish, and then I'll just make another one for the super cucumber. I want the super cucumber in a fish pond because they have a chance of giving me iridium ore. So part of me is thinking we should do the super cucumber fish pond right away because they can like grow. And from the crimson one, I'm just hoping to get roe. So, I mean, I'll probably go to Robin tomorrow and get her to build another one, but... Oh, we have 28 copper ore. I think... Is that enough for the furnace? It totally is. So we need to buy 25 stone for the furnace tomorrow and then enough for a fish pond. Ooh, those super cucumbers are nice. Should make super cucumber bait. It does kind of suck because it gets rid of the quality, but it's okay. It'll be worth it. I can do one like right in there. It's perfect. I'm trying to decide what fish I should bait. Like pufferfish might be a good option. Flounder is definitely a good option. And then like super cucumber also might be a good option if I could just catch a bunch of those. But I'd probably want to throw on my trap bobber if I'm super cucumber hunting. Or pufferfish hunting for that matter. And we craft our furnace! Woohoo! Okay, we just got our first iron bar, so that is excellent. And we're going to use it to make a bait maker. I need 3 iron bars? I thought I only needed 1. I think I have the supplies. I just thought I could make it now. Well, we're going to take this with us. And we're going to take this with us. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. When it's raining in the summer, you can catch catfish in the secret woods. You can get there by using the chair skip method. I know it's an exploit, but you know what? I'm trying to fish my way to perfection, so I think that we can allow this. I also need a wood skip, so if I happen to get one of those, like, that's just extra great. And there's the wood skip. Alright, our iron is donezo. So we are gonna craft the bait maker. Yes. I'm gonna use the flounder in the morning. The pufferfish can only come out between 12 and 4, and then the sea cucumber only comes out after 6. So I'll kind of have to gauge when I'm gonna use those baits. Caught like 10 plus catfish today. What? Why can I not pick up my fish smoker? Because there's a dang slime there? What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'll have to come back for my fish smoker, but I better not have lost it. Nope. Okay, well, that's the first time we've passed out yet. That does mean our energy won't be refilled. I'm gonna bring my pickaxe just in case I need it to, get my fish smoker back. A Joja member found me incapacitated. A medical team was dispatched to bring you to safety. I was 5 feet from my home. You did not need to charge me $1,000 for that. Ooh. Okay, so the woodfish skip pond has a chance to ask for common mushrooms. So I might, pick up this common mushroom. I am gonna buy this dish of the sea. Probably a waste of money, but when I'm doing like big fishing days, I'm gonna want like the extra fishing experience, I think. Or like the bigger fishing bar and stuff. Especially when I'm out trying to catch like multiple legends. Okay, fish smoker, don't be stuck. Whew. There we go, that should be good. Oh, nice, another Jewels of the Sea. Today is gonna be, I think, a little bit of a massive money day though. I'm thinking like in the 20,000s. Whoa, look at that, like spot on. I mean 700 over, but oh, that's so pretty. Look at this water from the crimson fish. Wow, my cat's halfway to hearts. There's gotta be a more eloquent way to say that. My cat has half of the hearts that it needs. Wow, my cat is halfway to loving me. I don't know. I got my cat at half hearts. And that makes it sound like she's dead or dying. Bookseller day. Guys, we got 4 crimson fish roe. That's gonna sell for so much. Okay, so we have a mining monthly for 8,000. Excellent. Combat quarterly for 5,000. We're not like super working on combat, but we're gonna buy it. He has like a pretty poor selection today, but that's okay. I am gonna buy the price catalog because I think it will just be a little bit of a quality of life thing. So maybe we should pop into Joja and buy an upgrade. Octopus Frenzy has begun at the beach. Yikes. Okay, well, we're gonna go to that. I'm definitely putting on my trap bobber for an Octopus Frenzy. Oh, hold on. We gotta read these books first. Mining, combat, price catalog. Oh, I gotta put my smoker down. So this is why I'm not doing octopus bait, because they are terrible. I mean, I'm sure they're probably worth the money, but 4 jade, wow. On Sunday, I could trade jade for staircases, which would help me get down in the mines. Which potentially I can find like hardwood and stuff in crates in the mines. That's definitely a thought. Now that we got this like 3 fish that we're looking for system, we've actually been making like pretty decent money. Oh, I just got a perfect puffer fish. I honestly might just need to sell like this iridium wood skip and these like red mullet, because I have so much other fish that are definitely better, and I don't think I'm getting a second fish smoker until next year sometime. Oh yay, mining level 3. Makes sense. And combat level 2. Oh yeah. Oh nice, a $27,000 day. Look at that crimson fish roe. 780 a pop. Like, that's better than my smoked octopus. I did not realize I had $80,000. Maybe we should swing up to Joja and see if we can purchase some of the upgrades. I have $10,000, so I'm gonna buy the fish smoker recipe so that I just have that out of the way and don't have to worry about it for later. I do with my money though want to make sure I'm not running myself too low, because like I definitely need to be prioritizing books still at this point. So maybe I'll see how much money I make today and then see what I can buy at Joja for that. Oh, sweet, a ruby to give to Gunther. Nope, never mind. I cannot give that to Gunther. Gotta remember that I am not playing normal Stardew Valley. Or am I giving stuff to Gunther? Because I need to be able to get into the sewers. I do think I will need to give 60 items to Gunther so that I can get into the sewers. I do think that that is a thing. Because I need to catch the mutant carp and the slime jack, and those are both in the sewers. But I won't be finishing the museum, just donating 60. And I think you only get perfection points at the museum for like, it's like a yes, no, kind of pass fail. Either you've completed it or you haven't. So donating 60 items shouldn't actually progress us towards perfection. I also will need to save a bunch of money to buy wood and stone while it's still cheap. So I honestly might even want to just prioritize hoarding my money, buying books, and then at the end of the year buying wood and stone. Especially stone for fish ponds. Because I want to get a fish pond with every single legendary fish, and then I think I can also do a fish pond with all of the junior legendary fish, and that'll just be passive row that they're creating, which will be passive income. So I'm going to need a lot of stone for that. Probably wood I actually won't need as much of, but I think I'll still want some for sure. I definitely think the river farm and the fish smoker has been a huge help in money making early on, which I think is what allowed me to get the bait maker. That is not the fish that I want. Okay, I'm just going to toss this broken trident. I cannot just toss the broken trident. Can I just throw it back into the water? No. Okay, so we just have to hang on to weapons, I guess. Let's go catch the goby. Why not? Because the goby actually sells for decent money. There he is. I also definitely want to get the bus up and running early next year so I can get to the Calico Desert. Oh, nice. Homesteader, 250,000. Look at us go. So like 90% of this stuff just gets chopped out, but each day takes me about 20 minutes. Because I'm fishing the entire day, and time stops when you're fishing. So it takes me roughly 9 hours of playtime to produce 1 season's worth of videos, which actually is not that much. Oh, but 9 hours of playtime is like 9 hours of recording, which doesn't include the editing. And I figure like for every 1 hour of recording, it's usually 2 to 3 hours of editing. So that means that like one video takes me 27-ish hours straight to produce. But you know what? We love it, so it's okay. In theory, if I were to do nothing but this all day, I could do it in almost a day's time. Although if I'm doing nothing but this all day, I probably would shave off some time here and there with like setup and stuff like that. So I could probably produce a video in a 24-hour period. But I would be so tired that fishing would be incredibly challenging. Oh my goodness. I did not mean to bait that. That sucks. I meant to eat it, but whatever. Teach me to eat fish aiming at the bait maker. Probably not. Probably definitely will still do that again at some point in this playthrough. I don't know. I'm torn because like I get such better quality fish by this rock. But maybe I would catch more fish in the bubbles and maybe it's better to have more lower quality fish. But right now I only have 1 smoker, so I'm very limited to how many fish I can even smoke in a day. But that's not going to be forever. It's like eventually I'll be able to get a second fish smoker. I love the days when we get row. Also, these guys want something. Hopefully it's something I can acquire. Oh! I should be able to make that! Can I make a recycling machine? Wood, stone, and an iron bar? I should be able to make a recycling machine. Oh. Well, I have 25 wood and 15 stone. And what does it take? I need 10 more stone, so I'll have to go see... what's his face? Do I have any quartz, though? I don't have any quartz. How am I gonna get refined quartz? I could try opening magma geodes. See if I get some fire quartz. I wonder if you can get regular quartz from regular geodes. Okay, regular quartz does not come out of regular geodes. Nor does it come out of frozen geodes. So I think the only way I can get get quartz is from the magma geodes. Or fishing it up. Or the traveling cart. Yeah, so you can get fire quartz. 1 fire quartz does refine into 3 refined fire quartz, so I'd only need to get 1. I'm gonna take my geodes. Honestly, having a recycling machine will be really nice though, because I can use like the newspaper and I can actually, I think I can get regular wood from driftwood. There'll just be like a few handy things that I can do. Trash bags will probably be pretty nifty. Oh, he's not even who you buy stone from? There we go, that should last us for a while. Okay. Then let's process some geodes, really hoping for fire quartz. I also might even buy enough wood at Robin's for another chest because I'm gonna need to put all this stuff somewhere. Man, that's a lot of iridium ore. That's also excellent. Because we're going to need iridium to fix Willie's boat. Yes! That's what we wanted. Woohoo! Go Clint. He's the best. I'm actually not aboard the hate Clint train. I kind of like him. Ooh, another one. That's great because then we have one to give to Gunther and one to use to give to our fishies. I might even just buy 25 stone, 75 wood and call it there and then have a bit left over. In year 1, I'm going to need to buy these things anyways, and I'm not super hurting for cash right now. Man, I feel like today is such a big day. Probably because I'm not just standing at the beach fishing. Not that that isn't fantastic. The best thing about Stardew Valley is just staying in one place and fishing all day, am I right? What do I need the recycling machine for quartz? I don't. But I still need it. I still want to process my stuff, I guess. So excited to... Oh my goodness. I literally have 13 fire quartz in this chest here. Okay. But still. All that I was doing was processing geodes, so it's not like I wasted a ton of money. I got a bunch of iridium, so that's excellent. We have the recycling machine, so now we can... Guys, I'm pretty sure broken CDs recycle down to refined quartz. What is going on? I'm better at Stardew Valley than this, I promise. I think it's just been a little while. Oh man. Okay, well, let's get some wood out of these driftwoods, at least. Okay. I promise my Stardew Valley knowledge is better than what has been portrayed in this video so far. Well, the thing is, when they asked for refined quartz, I was like, that's gonna be so easy. Refined quartz is so easy to get. And then I completely blanked on, all of the ways to get refined quartz. And on the fact that I had, so many fire quartz in my chest. But it's fine. Oh, look. Refined quartz. I love how there's so many half-processed things in my brain there. For some reason, I knew I needed the recycling machine to get refined quartz. But then I was still thinking about putting quartz in the recycling machine. And so, yeah, definitely not my finest moment. I should probably buy some crab pots for some passive income, hey? That's what I should have used the halibut bait for. Oh my goodness. They're 1,500 a pop. If I buy 10, that's 15,000. So let's buy 10. Probably take a really long time for those to actually pay for themselves, but now I will say Stardew Valley Wiki is amazing. Maybe someday I'll have to do a wiki free run, but I don't know. It would be nice if you could upgrade the quality of the fish in your fish pond. If it were to be at first you put them in and they're they go down to no quality, and then you build up the fish pond to be max, and then if it's max for a number of years, you can develop the quality of your fish. Kind of with fruit trees, where every year it increases in quality. They should do that with fish ponds. Eric, get on it. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't know Eric. And why would he listen to anything I have to say? I feel like today's actually going to be a pretty decent money day just because of all the super cucumber that I smoked. And that's not code for some kind of drug. Oh, I wasn't even using the trap bobber for those super cucumber. Yes. Look at me go. I knew I was good at fishing. Just what we needed. What the heck they need refined quartz for, I do not know. Wow, I'm so glad that they asked for refined quartz, because they can ask for coral, honey, oyster, or refined quartz. So refined quartz is definitely the easiest one of those. The next section, they can ask for dried starfish, emeralds, omni geodes, and purple mushrooms, and I kind of hope they ask for emeralds, not gonna lie. Does negative friendship increase over time? If you look at a trash can while a villager is around and then don't talk to them for months, will that increase, or does it always just stay negative until you do something positive for them? Asking for a friend. Oh, the garbage can hat! Cool. From my understanding, that's a semi-rare drop. We can be a little trash monster fisher. I've been told you'll still make more money if you fish at bubbles, even though the fish won't be the same quality. I don't know. I feel like I'm making good money, and I'm yes, I have $128,000 right now. But then I think about the fact that I'm not even halfway to being able to buy 1% of perfection, and I'm yeah, I'm not really making money yet. Annual trout derby has begun. Very first, I'm gonna go to the beach though. Ooh, actually very first I'm gonna collect this roe. It'd be nice if I could see an inventory of everything that I've sold. Whoa, look at that! Not even a garbage! But I should turn these fish into bait for the crab pots. I probably want to try to bait crab more than anything else. Maybe crab and lobster. Although I don't actually know if like fish ponds work to bait that way, or if it's just like, yeah, whatever we have is what we have. Can you imagine you're just like at this trout derby fishing away, and this person just shows up with this like fully upgraded rod, fish smoker, bait on their rod, just like ready to go. You're just like, whoa. We were not gonna take this trout derby that seriously this year. Oh, I also show up with something that increases my bite rate. Okay, let's trade in all of my stuff. Ooh, warp totem actually probably I'll be able to use. Omni geodes are actually going to be helpful, I think. Ooh, a bucket hat. I already have a pretty cool hat. A crab pot is very nice. Diamond. Fish painting. Deluxe bait. I mean, I suppose here I do just, like, I am just able to transport fishing into prizes, so don't get nearly as much money from it, but I'm also not even, like, nearly caught up on all the fish that I have. And having tent kits will probably be pretty helpful later on, especially, like, Calico Desert Festival. Ooh, triple shot espresso, very nice. So I think we've gotten one of each of the rewards, and now it just will, like, give us a random one. I'm like sort of debating if I should come back and do the trout derby again tomorrow, or if like I should just not bother. Like part of me is like, it's a fishing playthrough. I should do the fishing events to their like maximum amount. But part of me is like, I know I'm gonna need so much money. I'll probably come back and trout fish tomorrow again. Trout fish. I'm so tempted to just get rid of that rubble, but I can't. I can't get rid of the rubble. Someday I'll clear my farm, fill it with fish ponds, but that day is not today. That day is probably not for a while, because it's not until I've reached mastery in like everything. Any hardwood. Fish stew is not bad. Ooh, lead bobber. I will buy this fish stew. Oops. Hacking away at this cliff here, trying to make myself fall into the water. I might even like fish here until super cucumber become available and then like pop over to the ocean. Probably worth doing today for the crab pots alone. Some more triple shot espresso. Let's go. Me is not espresso. If I were to describe myself as a beverage, probably be like matcha. Maybe that's just because I've been on a bit of a matcha kick lately. Probably specifically like a matcha latte. Because it's like smooth and creamy, a little bit bitter, a little bit of an acquired taste. Green. Feel like I should start watering my cat again. Give it some fishy water. Now, there has been some extra expenses that I wasn't necessarily calculating in initially. Like the trap bobbers. But in truth, I think I catch more fish because I have trap bobbers than I would. So I feel like it's definitely equals out. So in theory, I should have a way more crabs than any other kind of fish on the beach today. But it does not seem to work like that. But that's okay. So then what I should do instead is bait the ones that are the cheapest. Yeah, mussels and oysters are going to be my best bet. Yeah, good thing I got that trap bobber. This fish would have been gonzo. Although maybe it is just an excuse for me not to get better at fishing. But with the amount of fishing I have to do, I'm okay with that. I would love it if you could sell smoked fish to Willy. I think that would be great. Can I make another note for Concerned Ape, please? Yeah, if you could just make the game like exactly how I design it, that would be great. I will say, I feel like fishing at the beach in a thunderstorm would be kind of terrifying. I've watched Sweet Home Alabama. Oh! Is that like a random event? When does that happen? I got some of these... When did I get some of those? Oh, from the trout derby. But now I'll be able to find mystery boxes. So because I've spent 50 days in the valley, we got that. Alright, fair enough. Alright, it's green rain day. I think basically that just means we're fishing for sturgeon again. Where do we land on mystery boxes? Can I open those? It's like I've gotten a couple, like all of them have been from fishing. I don't know. We'll hang on to it for now. It feels so weird to do like nothing about the green rain. Just carry on with life. Maybe because the bite rate is increased, the bait is less effective. I feel like there could be something to that. Somebody asked Blade to check the code to see if that's the case. Oh, hold up. I lost him. Whoa! How did I get an iridium pufferfish? Guess I caught it perfectly. Oh no! I did not mean to pick up these parsnip seeds. Whatever, they'll just go in a chest. Oh, beauty. Yes, Omni Geodes. I think I actually have 2 of those. Ooh, let's take these with me to the bookseller. There we go, Omni Geodes. Oh, I also have this bait and bobber that I can see if I can get anything for. And I'm actually gonna throw these silver quality super cucumbers in there. Just speed the process along a little bit. Okay, let's trade in first. Sea jelly is not what I need. Deluxe bait? I mean, I might as well. Like, I'm not using the book for anything else. I want to wait for cave jelly, not sea jelly. Let's see. Okay, don't need a bait and bobber, so that's a little bit unsatisfying. I will buy the combat quarterly since I'm here and it's available. Ooh, that's kind of a disappointing set of books here. I'm gonna buy old Slytherings because of the grass in front of my house. And you know what? Let's take Way of the Wind as well, because why the heck not? Read a bunch of books, just like Elliot. Hey, and he has Way of the Wind Part 2. Now that should speed up my life, like, a lot. What did I come back to him and be like, okay, I read that book, and he's like, alright, young Padawan, I can now impart to you the secrets of the wind. That sounds like it's setting up for a fart joke. Alright, so not the greatest bookseller, but also not the worst. I'm pretty sure I just spent like $50,000 on books, but I also feel like I'm moving a lot quicker now, so I think it was worth it. Oh, right. I forgot that I read a combat book. Combat level 3. Man, I feel like we've had a lot of rain days in summer. Guess it's trying to make up for the lack of rain days in the fall, or spring, but I would have preferred a nice little rain day in the spring. Try to catch that legend. Oh well. Nice. Lots of roe. It's too bad we don't have lightning rods. Do I even have the capability? Oh, I gotta go check the traveling cart. And I'm not even smoking a fish. Hold on. Let's get set up better for this. We cannot make lightning rods, which I really wasn't expecting to be able to, but it's worth checking out. Oh, look at that coral. What I really need is hardwood. Or battery packs. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to get battery packs yet, but we don't have to cross that road at this moment. Next season I'm going to have to figure out which fish I'm even hunting for, and where to fish. Is that an iridium sturgeon? Heck yeah it is. So I've caught an iridium super cucumber, an iridium pufferfish, and an iridium sturgeon. I feel like those are some pretty good claims to fame. Okay, so I can't fish at the beach today. That's a little frustrating, but I'll just go see if I can catch some more sturgeon, I guess. I feel like we made a lot of money this summer, which is excellent. Setting ourselves up really well for the future. We didn't necessarily make a ton of advancements towards like our JoJo goals and stuff. But part of that is because we need to make money so that we can buy the coal and the stone and a bit of wood before it goes up in price next year. Yeah, so I feel like summer was like incredibly productive, but also like incredibly unproductive. Like we don't really have anything to show for it yet. And now I just fish. I'm gonna use this normal bait. What is that? I should play like the OG Harvest Moon again. It's been a while. Alrighty, let's go and end this season. I forgot, I want to come here and buy seafoam pudding. I kind of wish you had more than one, but that's okay. I want to thank you guys so much for all the support that this series has been getting so far. The comments are super helpful. The feedback, I actually really appreciate it. Kind of helps me know what you guys are thinking and to know if I'm on the same wavelength as you or not. yeah, thank you for watching the video, sticking along with me. Let me know if you have any thoughts or suggestions of things that I could be doing differently. The glow of summer has faded now. The moonlight jellies carry on towards the great unknown. Oh my goodness, our total earnings are $520,000. Where did we spend all of that? Probably books. Alright, well, I'll do some math and we'll see how much money we made in total. Last season we made $132,797. So if we subtract that from the $520,000, we're left with a total of $387,271.